championship that would be compelling even if both sides were struggling. But today they come in ranked in the top 25. This is going to be fun. Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee, as we'll see the number 12 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on last season's national champions, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Seminoles will kick this away to start us off. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. It's a shotgun run call. He's got the first down and still motoring. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. And great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push, and a big physical back can pick up those yards, get those first downs.
Game moves the ball to the 43. First down coming up. On the shotgun, it's handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone here, Kirk, in a game where there's a lot at stake with both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in a year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Offense moving to a bunch formation. They'll run it here. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that previous play. Looking to throw here. He bought some time, now lets it go. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. They beat the blitz there with the pressure bearing down. He just dumped it off to the back.
Yeah, nice job of just keeping his eyes downfield, because you're right, that pressure got to him in a hurry. Thankfully, the running back was right in his line of sight. He's able to dump it to him as a safety valve, and he picked up the first.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Puts into space at the 50. He's in the clear. At the 10. Mowers all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Knowles.
Just all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away, and they begin to click now. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
On the ground, it's Martin. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Now it's second down here. Direct snap to the back. First down and more. He's still running. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
The Nittany Lions with 1st and 10 here. Big throw caught on the left side. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Oh, this is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it, and gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Second down, they're going to throw it. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Finding space at the 20. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Boy, what patience here by this quarterback. I thought he might try to get it downfield, get a little impatient. Instead, why not just check it down to the most gifted guy on your team? Get him out in space, let him do the rest of the work for a touchdown.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. And that's where they'll start the drive. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
He stopped, but he gets a first down.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
First down here for this offense. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Well, that was lightning fast incompletion. He got it, he threw it, and it fell to the ground.
Second down play coming up for this offense. He'll hand it off. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Zips it down the middle. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Well, Chris, obviously the chains, and you really allow this defense to dictate things.
And the coverage seam downs the ball right there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Blitz and a quick sack.
Oh, my goodness. That looked to be the defensive back who came flying up there to put the pressure on the quarterback.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Running back has it on a screen now. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. That has been in large part to the reliance on the ground game, which has been featured from both sides in this one so far. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll avoid a tackle there with a slide.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the first down. Boy, he gave him a chance.
And the Nittany Lions will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. To be brought down, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what this is about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So first and 10 for the offense after a costly fourth down penalty on the defense. And here, running back takes the handoff. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area, Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades, going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and, of course, Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Penn State running backs, and I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
important second down play coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
It's third down for the offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The sure hands. It's Martin. Finding space at the 20. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up under the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage for a first down. Press coverage now from these DBs. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Makes the grab. Can he get there? And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. The back's got it. Breaks free. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Boy, another first down and another good run by this back from Florida State. He's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. And the Seminoles hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Short throw complete to the tight end. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. The Noles lining up here on 1st and 10. And the single back takes the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And the extra point was up and good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. First down, looking to throw the ball. Nice grab. It's Williams.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion makes it second and short. Looking for a man. Grab near the sticks. It's Martin. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41.
Man, it's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a first down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Shotgun running play call. He's brought down out at the 46. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. The pass gets home.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So it's third and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Out of the gun now on third down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The Nittany Lions will have to punt this one away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. Returner decides to fair catch this. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking right, this one caught. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. A big gain, and the offense will obviously decline the penalty. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Nittany Lions will kick this away to start the second half. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, great job here by the quarterback to find the running back out of the backfield. That'll earn his team a new set of downs.
Gain moves it to the 35. First down again. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. What a catch. Heads up off the deflection.
That quarterback put a little bit more on that football. I thought it was going to get in there, but give credit to the defense for getting a hand on the ball. But the presence of mind by the offense to come up with a completion.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. And the Noles starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. A very quick throw. Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. He makes the grab. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down.
It's a good call against man coverage, but the execution made the play there.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. And here's the handoff. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. The quarterback keeps it on the option. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Eighth play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. Touchdown, Florida State, to put them on top now.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Quick throw to the left. Gets some space around the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And he'll set up to throw. Bringing pressure. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. Incompletion makes it second down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Martin. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense facing a third and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision? Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
The Nittany Lions will look to convert here on fourth down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic, and we get right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? They get him down, but that's a solid game.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. On the move now. Slides to avoid the big hit.
I really like this call by this offense on second and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice first down.
ball handed off. Clean toward the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Knowles.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Well, that is great discipline by this defense to break up the ball there on that comeback.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, man, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him, and they're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. He lets it go. What a catch! And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Looking to throw it again. That's caught. It's Vasquez. They make the tackle, but the gain moves the ball to the 28.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the 1st down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Looking for a gap. It's Martin. He's past the marker and still going. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
The Nittany Lions come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackled after the completion, down at the 1-yard line.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his 2nd catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, at this stage of the game, this offense is clearly thinking it's 4-down territory. They need points on the board, and they need them in a hurry.
They need a touchdown here. Down big in the 4th quarter. 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. They'll try a pass here. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's down at the 3-yard line.
Well, they're going to come up short of the end zone, and now they've got an interesting dilemma on their hands. Down by a couple possessions, do they go for a field goal and hope to get the ball back with a chance potentially to win the game? Or this close, do they pull the trigger and take a chance to get the 6 points now?
Remember, a field goal here doesn't do much. So on 4th and goal, they're going for the touchdown. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Great catch when they desperately needed it. That's an important score. We got a one-possession game now, Kirk, and it's game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can your defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21.
That makes the score.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Design quarterback run. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Here we go, a crucial 3rd and 1 late in this game. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Third and short to try to pick it up on the ground. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
The Seminoles will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. Turnover on downs.
Boy, interesting call to me, Chris. With the lead, aggressive approach, now you give your opponent a chance to get back in this game.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. So 1st and 10 here. Offense desperate to reach the end zone on this drive. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Able to throw it here on second down. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
The running back here on a direct snap. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, if you're going to run an ISO play with that pulling guard, the running back's got to do a better job of getting behind those big linemen to hope that a hole will open up. Here he tries to bounce it to the outside, and there's just no room out there.
Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. Might be for the ball game. Fires it to the wideout. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for